months. This is when the fisticuffs happened.
You don't say.
Till this day, I keep telling them, and I get text messages every once in a while, angry ones. I say, we were only trying to help. We put in a brief, we saw action briefly at the actual battle in Seattle, boldly speaking forth for the right to corporations to own life, what are these, genetically modified organisms, living organisms,
Yes.
of their own device. That was the Battle of Seattle in 1999.
Why just of their own device?
Silence that person.
Security! You're pointing at the wrong blonde, mate.
Sorry.
Then, silence that person and her device. Speaking of device, okay. Then there was the great campaign of 2000. I believe most of you are new money of the generation of 2004. But there are some old money among us.
Old money.
Yes, we have old money.
I'm old money.
And, Robin, you blind? Can we hear a huzzah from you?
Huzzah!
That's right. We have 3 representatives of old money of the great campaign of 2000. Our banner that year, Billionaires for Bush or Gore. We can talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
And it all came to a head, street-to-street fighting, hand-to-hand combat in the streets of downtown Philadelphia, where we had a pitched battle with the radical clown army. They tried to unnerve us with their Dada slogans. 3-word chant. 3-word chant. 4 words are better. 4 words are better. And then their weapon of mass destruction. Ha ha. No, it was, what was it? Hey, hey, ho, ho, hee. But we did not break our resolve. We stood firm. And what happened a few months later? George Bush was elected president. Great joy through the small coterie of billionaires that actually live at the top of the pyramid, of the economic pyramid of the country. Great joy! And we rejoiced. It was lovely. It was wonderful. You remember those times?
Good time.
Yeah. How was that? I think I cried.
And it was good. Very good. Thank you for that. $500 million for that person. Thank you. And it was Maya Cash, I believe, and Robin U. Blind during the lean years, during the in-between presidential cycles that kept things humming in our great enterprise, reminding us reminding us of this great eternal truth. Money is the 6th sense that makes it possible to enjoy the other 5.
Amen. Amen.
And then came. I have put holy water upon the vestments. The container of the vestments of the
Shroud.
the shroud. The
Shouldn't that
shroud
be champagne?
in which the unknown tuxedo will go.
Don't have champagne.
The Shroud of Palm Beach.
All right, there's a great, and then what happened? And then what happened, people? We had, so that happened, and then 2004 happened. That's right. Our golden hour, we crisscrossed the country, 3 limo tours, 100 chapters, the cheap Labor Day, remember that? Cheap Labor Day. Million Billionaire March, a re-coronation ball, all of this happened, right? Countless moments on radio, TV, and the press, thanking George Bush for freeing us from the green jackboot of the Kyoto Protocols and things like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Until finally in the wee hours of that November night actually, when those ex-urban Ohio voters, with a little help from our friends at Diebold, pushed George Bush over the finish line.
Yeah. Do it again.
Again we could rejoice. Victory. I remember that night, as I'm sure all of you do. went to DC and celebrated. I was actually touring my offshore assets at the time, but you guys went to DC and celebrated.
That was a hell of a party.
It was a hell of a party. Huzzah!
Hell of a party.
We had earned political capital, and we spent it. Loyal to Big Oil. Trust fund kids for Norm Coleman. Blue bloods against wind power. We even started a think tank. The Institute for the Preservation of Dynastic Wealth. But in the end, all of these spin-off projects weren't enough. The great unwashed masses found a champion in 2008. And Billionaires for Bailouts, thank you, Robin, you blind, and those really pretty lobbyists for McCain trading cards, right up here, were just no match. Yet, in spite of our losses, it is a history to be proud of.
Here, here.
And to celebrate. And to remember. And even maybe to archive in a Ponzi scheme time capsule. And that's what we're going to do tonight, all of us, together. Thanks for being here tonight, and thanks for being part of all this these last 10 years.